According to the World Statistic Chart of the Most Dangerous Countries, South Africa has been ranked as number 8 in 2022, with murder rates at 36.4%. In July, the country experienced numerous tarven shootings where innocent citizens were shot dead by unknown people.
Ugevenga nduri ruchiso vangu rusiku namasiari ari bhonyi mato risikozura rolindera zvindori zvakutoti risikozura rolindirana namavhemu nduri zvithu zvazvikotakadzana trende vana vacho madzi vana vacho avangochetserelezeya zvakudhudi ngachikuva rimwe riri havacho safe uri vakoshavaona vagevenga amanda kavasizana vana vatuku vakobhinyiwa zvine zvakuri asi zvithu zvakudi vathu ende ugevenga chithu chakuti ngori upesere wochina jele drangoni ende hauna kuchilwa ndikwetu udouya muthu udouya after minwaha minji usiya kuchilwa wavudi ngeno nga nnḓa.
The Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal province were the victims of this mysterious shooting. On the 9th of July, a violent tragedy took place in Soweto where 15 people were gunned down in a tarven, and this was not the only incident. That same night, in Sweetwater's Pietermaritzburg, 12 black people were shot and 4 died while 8 were reported to be in a critical condition in hospital. The shootings led citizens into suspecting that the people who are behind them are foreigners. The motive behind these killings is still unknown.
Did my fair share of crime as well, and basically you name it, smuggling dope, switching drugs, did all of that, you know. And the thing is, we do that because we have to most of the time. And I tell you right now, when I was your age, I was already in prison twice. Right? So that's some serious business out there, man. But I'm not gonna say I condone crime or anything like that. But you know, we do what we have to. I mean, look at this country. It's like one more criminal doesn't really make it an even worse place because it already is the worst. One more cop doesn't make it safer as well. It's just how it is, man. It's how it is.
I honestly think the shootings in South Africa have made a very negative impact on the citizens of this country because they no longer feel safe to walk around and have fun. You never know when the day would come, but I honestly think the SAPS should join forces with the Defense Force and the Army and deal with this once for all and figure out whether the shootings are done by foreigners or citizens of this country. According to Sunday World, American culture has been blamed for those incidents while solutions elude the authorities. It was also stated that there's also a gun culture at homes. There are hundreds of thousands of firearms that are not accounted for in the hands of rogues, from taxi industry to hostel dwellers, zamazamas, illegal miners, gangsters, and so on.
Now, police have resumed operations in and around Soweto. It follows the death of 16 people in a tarven shooting over the weekend. Authorities have since obtained video footage of that massacre.
In July, the country experienced numerous tarven shootings where innocent
now, good morning yet again. Heidi, we understand that there's some sort of an update or even a scuffle. What exactly is happening?
For now, I'm struggling to hear you, but we were patrolling the area and just waiting for to spot the Ama Berete here in Nomzamo, Soweto, and we just saw JMPD rushing to a scene. I'm not going to ask Tammy to show you the visuals because they are quite graphic, but according to community members, this particular individual had been robbing people in the area, and the community got a hold of him. I'm just going to ask Tammy to walk with me so we can just get more clarity from a community member as to what exactly is going on. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Maybe just tell us what's going on here. Do you know what's happened to this gentleman?
Good afternoon. And what happened, this guy was mugging another lady who was going to work, and then he took her cell phone and then with a toy gun So now,
The routing in
as a
KwaZulu-Natal
community,
province were
we
the
apprehend the
victims of
team,
this
and then
mysterious
that's how we
On the 9th of July,
we
a
managed to
violent
get him
tragedy
out
took
of the
place
water.
in
Then
Soweto.
we
15
teach him.
people were gunned
It's
down
only
in a
that
tavern,
now
and this
in
was
South
not
Africa we are no
coincidence.
longer free.
That same
Every
night,
day,
in Sweetwater's,
every night,
Maritzburg,
you must
12
be
black
scared.
people were shot and
So
4 died
we must
while
buy our
were
own
reported to be
guns,
in a critical
then we'll
condition in
protect
hospital.
ourselves, because
The
our
shootings
government
led
is killing us
into
every day.
suspecting that the people who were
Because
behind them
they are
foreigners.
protecting
The motive
all
behind
the
those killings is
criminals,
still
and then
unknown.
the communities, they are nothing on government.
So, because of the shooting that happened on Sunday at the tavern here in Nomzamo, there's more police presence, and we have seen the Amabarete moving in to provide that police visibility. Do you think this is enough as a community member? Because it seems as though the community took matters into their own hands here. Do you feel that police visibility is enough, or do you want more?
We need more police each and every day, because this is only now because it happened in Nomzamo. Then we will never see the police again. After this incident, you'll never see the police again in our community. You report a case in 1 hour, 30 minutes, they'll come next day. So they can have many cars, whatever, but police are not protecting the community at all.
And do you feel as a community you have to take matters into your own hands?
I think it will be much better. We as a community will protect ourselves. There's nothing we can do, because we can't trust the police. The police, they are only coming when there's a criminal that has been arrested. They don't protect the community. Just now, Pegicole just announced that now he's going to bring back the parents. Where were they all this time? Where were they? There was a video circulating around saying there's guns coming from Rustenburg, coming to Joburg. Our intelligence, what they've done? Nothing. They should have got those guns before they can kill our brothers. So now that means if you're going to have a drink at a tavern, you must have a bulletproof, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Just now, it was in the morning. So who's safe in South Africa? Only them, because they've got the blue cars in their houses. Then us as a community, we must protect ourselves. We must take our arms, and then we'll bring our country back. The only way that we must do, which we must do better, ANC must go down. They've just failed us.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. I'm going to just ask Tammy if he can come this way so we can just show the police presence. I'm not sure if it's going to be easy to do this, but you can see there's high police presence and visibility. The Amabarete have also been moved in here. It's quite graphic, Fundo, that's why I'm not going to show you how serious this is, but the community took matters into their own hands and basically apprehended this particular individual. Police are, of course, I think, waiting for an ambulance to come in because he's very badly hurt, and we will just have to wait and see what happens. But the fact, I think what's important here is the fact that you had police already on standby, and the community saying this should be the case all the time, not just because something tragic has happened.
Heidi, what is the relationship? How did he get to the water in particular? Is it that he was running, he ran to the water? Why is everybody by the river, particularly insofar as this incident is concerned? Was he running in there, or the community members, after maybe beating him up, then threw him inside the river?
So, from my understanding, Mfundo, and having spoken to some community members, it seems as though he was hiding in the bushes here, and that was his hiding spot. And then he would mug people while they're on their way to work or coming back from work. And this is when they then saw what was happening and decided to catch him. He was apparently also trying to run and hide in the water, but the community members were able to get him. So the details are a little bit sketchy, and I think we'll get more clarity from police once they do arrive, those that are able to speak to us on camera. But it seems as though the community had been watching him and decided to move in because they had apparently been alerting police about this particular individual. They're saying he has been mugging people for some time, and they just couldn't take it anymore. And apparently there was somebody that was mugged early this morning. So we'll just have to get further clarity from police at this stage. But you can see that the community is very angry. Mfundo, they've just had it. They just cannot deal with it anymore. You've heard from this particular individual that we spoke to earlier that's just saying the community now has to take matters into their own hands because there's zero police visibility, and alluding to the point and the fact that you have the police here now on high alert after a tragic incident, and soon after that they are going to leave.
And then what state is he in now? Can he speak at the very least or walk? What state is he in?
Sorry, the state of the individual, Mfundo?
Yes, the suspect.
Yes, so the suspect is in a very bad state. This is why I don't want to go too close, because he's bleeding all over and he's been tied up by the community. So I just don't think visually we should be showing that at this stage. That's why I'm saying I think they are waiting for the ambulance to arrive. We did see police officials trying to engage with him and speak to him, but he has been tied up by the community and he's been beaten quite badly.
All right, we'll leave it there for now, Heidi, and catch up a bit later once the ambulance has in fact arrived.